Alright, I got 7 minutes left on my disk space, but I took down 4 trees today. 3 big ones, medium-sized big ones, and 1 little one. So this is basically where Laura's camper is gonna go. Once I get these chopped up and cleared out and get that mobile home or camper moved to the top of the hill, we got to find some wheels that fit this camper. But I think the wheels on my flatbed trailer will fit this, so we'll see. But once we get that on wheels, we'll move it up to the top of the hill, and Laura's going to use it to store the food for the animals, and to brood baby birds, or even use it as like a hospital for sick birds. And so we're going to tow it up to the top of the hill, and then we're going to bring her camper in and put it right here, because we got a septic line here that actually works that we can tap into. Then all we got to do is put a water spigot up here. We got electric right here, so we already got an electric box here. And I can tap into that septic and run it over here. So we got sewer and electric. We just got to get water ran over here. And gas. There was a propane tank here, but anyways, we'll put her camper here, and then that'll be like our guest house. And then eventually I'd like to level this thing out, clean it up and fix it up, and turn it into like my man cave. And this, I don't know exactly what we're going to use this for, but that rabbit cage, we're probably going to use it to acclimate new cats to the land. We don't really need to put a litter box in there, because all the poop will go down to the bottom, to the ground. But might try to put a litter box in there. And food. Oh, these are connected. Okay, yeah. So I can put a litter box on one side, and their food and water on the other side, and then they can come and go from all 6 cages. I didn't realize they connected, so that'll work. Yeah. And then we'll have the automatic cat feeder in here, and so this will be pretty much where the cats kind of sort of hang out. But we're probably going to turn this into kind of like a barn as well, for storing things like the SUV or the ATV. Once we get this fixed, yeah, this is nasty. But the mobile home used to be on here and it was functioning, but then the idiots that bought the place from George and Valerie pulled the mobile home out and left it there, and it was going to use this for something that they never did. And the mobile home was perfectly fine, but they fucked it up. But anyhow, I was thinking about putting it back on here, but they fucked up the septic system too. They poked a hole in that and tapped into there, and now that leaks whenever it rains. Too much water comes through that hole there and floods this, so it's almost like a latrine. So, and in the spring it is. But anyhow, yeah. So we'll run water, because the water line runs up here somewhere. So we'll figure out where the water line is, and we'll tap into it, run it over here for the camper, and then the camper will be the guest house. And then later, when we got more money, we could build a bigger house or whatever up on top of the hill, and then that mobile home will be more like a guest house. But we'll figure it out as we go. But behind where my big truck is a good spot to build a house. So, yeah. There used to be a house on the other side of that pump house. And like I said, the mobile home was here. And all that back there was just whatever. Woods. But when George and Valerie had it. And then when the last owners were here, they put that mobile home up there. And then they put that shed in right there. Oh, and then they also built that pole barn up there, which is now pretty much the animal barn. So, yeah. We're kind of winging it, kind of figuring out what we're going to do as we go. But, and then there's that little shed. We can use it for something as well. Might actually put the cat feeder in there. And then have this for other things. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And have that as the little cat house. Maybe I'll move even that rabbit hutch up there as well, if it'll fit, or if we can get it up in there. And then, boom, that'll be the cat house. So we'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. So now I just got to chop this up next time I'm home, or tomorrow, because I haven't got a load yet. And then figure out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna get that other camper up to the top of the hill, and then get Laura's camper over here. And then, yeah. Then I can start working on turning. Well, what I'm probably gonna do with Kaplinger is put a mobile home over there and turn it into a rental or an Airbnb. And I already have a management company to do that for me. So, all right, I'm running out of disk space, so party on. Bye.